Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Peaceful protest makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Yeah! Woo! Solidarity forever. Peaceful protest makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Yeah! Solidarity forever. Peaceful protest makes us strong.
Daddy, what did you do at work today?
What happened to our constitutional rights?
The state to clear peaceful protesters out of the downtown Seattle so they can have a gathering of the delegates of the world so they can figure out better ways to exploit the people of the world and maximize their profits, and in which the expense of the rape of the environment is a necessary ingredient for them to be able to maximize their profits. So I think that's what we're seeing. And they use police brutality and intimidation to terrorize the people, to keep people in fear so they will stand up and speak out and unify and do what's necessary to get freedom.
What do you think about what happened yesterday? Many people think that the violence that exploded in the march was your responsibility. What do you feel about that?
I think that's a total cop-out, and pun intended. I think it's a total cop-out because what they're going to talk about peaceful protests being violent. I was here all morning yesterday. The first things I saw was tear gas and police sticks, police brutality, and then I saw people respond with reaction. And as Malcolm X said, we have a right to defend ourselves. And as Malcolm X said, that the conditions of what gives birth to rebellion. And these people have been exploiting us for 507 years in terms of Native people, and they've been in terms of African people for 400 years, and they've been hurting their own people in this shore since they came here. And this is the ongoing reality of America that will ultimately give birth to global rebellion, and ultimately give birth to global revolution, and ultimately produce freedom for the people of the world.
Now, to the view of people who's watching all this event and seeing the businesses that are happening, what would you tell people about the violence?
I would say
behind you there.
I would say that if we were fed, housed, respected, if we were treated like human beings, if our dignity was allowed to stay intact throughout our lives, if we were not treated as 10th-class citizens, then we wouldn't be responding this way. I would say that the guilt is really on the capitalist system for causing such misery that then people feel that the only way that they can retaliate and get back to the system for causing that misery is to break the windows of the multinational corporations like McDonald's and Gap and Starbucks coffee, and that's why the windows get broke, because these people participate in basically in the exploitation of the people of the world, and they have all kinds of horrible practices regarding labor and the environment.
Nothing is left untouched these days. Powerful men seek to dine, gather with their flitting smiles and make plans. At the breakfast propaganda eating table, they make plans on how to gather all their wealth. It's really oh so seductive, nothing else matters. I said nothing is left untouched these days. Powerful men see to that they get their way. They are poison by something artificial. So they seek to change all of us to be, to think, to shit like them. Nothing is left untouched these days. Our riches are so thin these days, and they're easily lost, so paranoia sets in. We must have more